Let me double check. Yes. Okay. We at Nothing Bundt Cakes, man. They got this new. I got so many tags in this, bro. This is like the obviousness, but I'm cool with it. This is the new Nothing Bundt Cakes, man. This is the triple treat. Triple treat? I thought it was triple threat half this time. Triple treat Reeses and Oreo. Captain Obvious collab that they've been doing for like the last whatever. The last time I came here, I didn't have my microphone on for the entire video and had to do a voiceover. So I'm going to check right now. It's on. Okay. That's good to know, but I got 3 here today. The one that I really came for is the triple treat, but I got a lemon because I'm chunky, and the pumpkin spice because I got it last time, but I just wanted to retry it. I really wanted to get that cookie butter one, but it was replaced by this one because I wanted to try it again with no voiceover, but we can't do that. But let's get into this, bro. Oh, yeah, life's hard right now. Did I get a no spoon or fork or niente? I might have something in the center console. Give me a second. After review, the replay says we do not have any. I forgot. I used my last one. I usually keep a couple in the car. I used it at Sonic on their new peppermint bark shake. So I'm going to have to thug this, man. But you know what this is. Reeses and Oreos. You can see that there are a ton of entire Reeses and Oreo pieces on here. And it looks like, let me just close this so you can look at the booty real quick. Look how much is on there, too. I don't know how the hell I'm going to do this, but we going to do it. I got some. That's why you always keep the hand sanitizer wipes in here, because we gonna thug this one. Get up out of here. All right, look at this bite though. This looks crazy. All right, get. Oh, yep. You know this is gonna be Captain Obvious, but oh, make sure you do a review. I got you. Let me get this top part. Damn. It's like, what do you want me to say, bro? Like, come on now. You want me to tell you this is crazy? It's crazy. It's crazy. It's really crazy. I'll wipe my hands off real quick, but I got to go back in. Like I do for 90% of my videos, I like to do a little research, right, when we get in here. So it says, there it is. I knew it. I couldn't get to it. It says it's filled with Reese's peanut butter cream. And there it is. It's right in the middle. Look. Chilling. So this is this should come with a treadmill. Let it just come with it. Gosh, man. Yeah. 10. You want a description? What do you want me to tell you? It's loaded with Reese's and Oreos baked all in the cake. And then they filled it with peanut butter cream. That tastes like Reese's peanut butter. And cream cheese on the top. If I was coming, if they said, hey, bro, King, Dave, whatever, because I know somebody like calling my government name. I want you to come up with a Nothing Bundt Cakes. There it is. So that's pretty much what I would come up with. Yeah, you can't gonna beat that. They ain't gonna keep that on the menu because, you know, they like to rotate. But I'll do that over anything from any of these chain bakery, whatever, like. Yeah, bro. Oh, man. I want to eat that one, but we're going to go on to these next ones right here. I got me slumped in my seat. Look, I'm sideways. It's fire, bro. It's really good. I just happened to be wearing a Sour Patch Kids Oreo sweatsuit today, too, which is crazy. This wasn't planned. They gave me this, like, so long ago when they did the collab. I just thought it was fly. I said, I'm putting this in a rotation. So you'll see me pop up with it every now and then. That's a 10, bro. Lemon, which is one of my favorite ones. But now, I got to eat this with my hands, which is wild, but I got to make sure I re-up on utensils. Oh, man. This is the best one, other than the one I just had. I'm a sucker for lemon stuff. Yeah, see, they need to fill this with lemon, though. You see how I just fill with cream cheese? I never really use my hands to these. I always use a fork. But, man, that lemon cream on a lemon cake, it's moist. That'll do something to you. Now, when you go in there, at least the one I go to, they always tell you it should be served room temp. They're best. I disagree. I think they're better with that chill on it like that. But growing up, let me get a little bite here. My mom's used to make this lemon cake very similar to this. And I used to eat it out the fridge all the time. It was just better. Like, with a big ass glass of milk. Why do you think I was chubby my whole life? Like, it was just there. I was like country chubby though. I wasn't just sloppy though. I'm gonna lie. Like, I'm not gonna sit here. Like, I definitely struggle with my weight, but because I was an athlete, I was always like put together kind of, where it didn't look like sloppy, I guess. But I always struggle because I like stuff like that. That's a 9.3. I love lemon stuff. Ugh. I haven't had a cake like that since the last time I came here. I'm talking in my life. More places need to make lemon stuff. And then finally, this is pumpkin spice. This is a waste of time. But I wanted to try 3 cakes. And I had this last time and I said it was a letdown. And people were like, oh, it's so good. And I always try to give y'all a chance. So we're going to do this again. Here we go. It's just missing something for me. Like, it's okay. It's not dry. This is just a preference. I just don't really care for pumpkin that much. It's got to really blow my mind. And this is just a good pumpkin spice cake that you shouldn't eat like I'm eating. So, it's okay. I don't hate it. I don't love it. I feel like you need something else with that. But those cakes are really dense, and I really do like Nothing Bundt Cakes. I think they hit. Let me get another one real quick. Sorry. I also been drinking cherry limeade as a freaking beverage. They don't sell milk in there like, you know, like Crumble sells milk. They should sell milk. They got fridges. Or maybe they do and I just didn't see it. I should ask them. I don't think they do though. I'm sure somebody in the comment section will tell me, actually, they do sell milk. You have to give them the secret password that says, some of y'all crazy. But overall, I love Nothing Bundt Cakes. I think it's a really good place. And that Reeses thing was like the biggest layup. They did this collab, obviously. So whatever they did, whatever agreement they signed, they've been doing this. They did it at Dairy Queen. Obviously, they did Oreo Reeses, and then they did Reeses Oreos. So they're rolling out a bunch of stuff. They're not gonna, it's gonna have to really be asked to miss. So I really do appreciate, and this is, you know, I hope y'all realize that I'm not a dishonest person by now, but this is for real. I really do appreciate that there's so many of you that watch these videos on the second channel, not even just the main, and I'll get messages, I'll get comments like, you know, you're waiting to see what I have to say before you go. I don't think that I'm some sort of food god, bro. I really don't. But I hope that, like, I'm informative enough. This is why these videos ain't scripted. I feel like and hope that I'm informative enough that even if I don't or do like something, you can still extrapolate and be like, okay, well, I like that. So I appreciate that a lot of you, like, at least know that I'm going to give you the information that you hopefully need. That's what I aim for when I do these. It's not just for me to be like, this is trash or this is good. That's why I give you all these yaps and the details and all that other stuff. And so many of you do that. So I try to get to places as quick as I can. But obviously, you know, running the 2 channels now. And then I didn't think this channel was going to do, I mean, I'm happy it did. But I didn't think we'd be at whatever 40 some odd thousand subscribers. I just started this in the middle of the year. I didn't think I would be at that point where I'd be putting, I never intended to upload daily on 2 channels. It was never my intention. Sorry for hitting my mic there. I was always going to do daily on one. And then when I felt like farting around on the other channel, you know, movie reviews, the snack reviews, which I've always done. I just didn't make long form videos. You know, some of the tech reviews and whatever, I would just upload. They'd be like, well, once a week, twice a week, 3 times a week. But the response was there so much that I was like, I mean, we can do 2. So the workload doubled. I'm not mad. I'm actually very happy about that. But, you know, I'm only one person and I got to get to multiple locations every single day. I've been putting a lot of miles on the whip. You know what I'm saying? And then still having to have time to make sure that I edit. I mean, on this channel, you get double uploads a lot. Yesterday was a double upload, you know, so I don't just put out 1 on this channel. Sometimes it's 2. And I know some people, oh, well, it's not a lot of effort. It still takes time to get to these places, to edit the videos on 2 channels, you know, to make the shorts. Because on my main channel, I put out 1 to 2 shorts a day as well. And then I got my TikTok, I got my IG, you know, so I had to make a sacrifice with the Twitch thing, which sucks because I have, like, my time is I have to be very good with time now. But, you know, sometimes like, oh, you take it too long to get to this place and stuff. I'm trying, bro. I'm one person. A lot of people, I know I'm yapping at this point, but I keep it a buck when it comes to stuff like this. Some of y'all think I try to flex and all this other stuff, but I don't give I'm not gonna curse. I don't care what y'all say. I just tell y'all exactly what it is. If you think I'm flexing, I don't know what to tell you. Like, never my intention to act like I'm this, that, and the third. I just tell you where my head is, or if I tell you something, I give you the full account or whatever the hell happened. But anyway, most people that get to this point when there's 2 channels and the things that they have, and I still have a life outside of this. I still got errands to run. I still have groceries to buy. I still have laundry and chores and 2 dogs and this. Most people that get to that point where they're that busy moving around, most people would hire an assistant or hire an editor or I don't. And not because I can't, and not because, it's because I actually enjoy the grind, but it's still, I have to be strict with it. So there are times where sometimes, it might take a second for me to get to one place or the other. Like, I did a lot of stuff today, bro. I had a meeting with I'm not even going there. I have meetings with people because I know y'all, I've had to meet with my accountant, okay? Not for this year, but for next year's taxes. I'm already starting those. You know what I'm saying? And there's a lot of stuff that goes into that. And not because I'm fucking rich, because I have my own business and it's just me. So I have to make sure that he has the information that he needs so that I'm not scrambling on tax day. So I have to meet pretty regularly, and there's stuff outside of that, and I just hope y'all realize that I know it doesn't seem like it because this is so much fun for me. Like, I have a blast doing this. I would not change anything about that. I would say 95% of this job is amazing. Now there's the 5%. There's sometimes you're a person, people forget that, and that's a whole nother thing. But 95% of this job is amazing. But it's still a job. It's still work. It's still a lot of it, and it's very volatile. So, I appreciate y'all for bearing with me when it takes time. But, most of y'all appreciate and say, that I'm consistent. And I strive to be, because I know some people don't look at it like that, but it's a job. But I just like to give y'all little updates and little things when it comes through my head. I'm not ever trying to, over and share information, and I don't talk about my personal life. And I that's by design. I like to keep my business. I think it's just because I'm a little old school with stuff like that. Not because I'm trying to hide things, or not because, it's just because I don't tell anybody. Like, you keep your personal. And this is still an account that when I want to share stuff, I want to share stuff. But for the most part, it's about content. You know what I'm saying? But I try to keep it a buck with y'all, man. So I appreciate y'all that been rocking with me for this long. I know there's some of y'all that watch the videos that don't really care, that don't really like me, which is crazy. You can tell by your comment. I read your comment history, bro. When you got a history of 20 comments where it's just like dookie on me every single time, it's like, I don't really get why y'all watch, but thank you. Because, at the end of the day, like, for whatever entertainment you get out of whatever, hey, cool. But this turned into a yap, because we yap here. But I like these, and I like y'all for the most part. You know what it is, man. I appreciate y'all for watching. Let me go continue my day, because I still got stuff I gotta handle. Y'all don't believe me, bro. Look, I'm just telling y'all. I just came from a meeting. Like, I got these are all like taxes and stuff I had to give for him, and I'm my own accountant. You know what I'm saying? I could have hired one. Nah, I got someone preparing my stuff, and he's my tax person, but I still have to keep my receipts and everything all in. So, sometimes I'll be up in the morning doing spreadsheets, and again, I don't want to hire nobody. I like doing this stuff. It's not a complaint. I'm just telling y'all what I be doing. I be really busy out here. I appreciate y'all for watching, bro. No outro on this channel.